Good morning, everybody. As I was coming in, I struck a deal with Lord Vinayaka around the corner. If you bring in 30 people to my session, I'll offer you 30 coconuts. He has brought in 60, more than 60 people. See, he loves coconuts. Or probably the coconut vendors over there. Anyway, how regional influences complement English writing? Well, I'm not talking about Tanglish or English here. Machi, I sodopified the exam, not that kind of English. Let me give you a couple of examples. Here's one kid making a confession to God. God, of late I've been making fun of my parents a lot. But then I'm mighty angry because they are not allowing me to enjoy my vacation. I'm actually as angry as you were when your parents gave away that mango to your brother. But at least I didn't run away from home. So in case you are planning to punish me, just think of what you did when you were a kid, okay? Here's another kid, gripping. For the last 2 days, I've been given only lady's finger curry, lady's finger sambar and whatever dish one can think of using that vegetable. Want to know the reason? My maths exam's on Monday. Well, having eaten the vegetable for 2 whole days, I can tell you 2 things. 1, it does nothing to your mathematical ability. 2, it is good for constipation. I guess you now get what I am trying to say here. Jokes apart, regional influences does add flavor to the English writing. It might not exactly be Queen's English, but then it is not bad English writing. One common analogy between linguistic diversity and ecological diversity is the language garden analogy proposed by one Garcia. According to him, if we were to travel the world over only to see gardens filled with just one flower of the same color, how dull and boring would that be, isn't it? It is the variety that adds to the whole aesthetic and visual experience. I guess the same thing holds good to the linguistic diversity as well. For the record, I stole this from the internet. But then why use somebody else's analogy when we can come up with something on our own? Consider the most English of games, cricket. Imagine if all cricketing nations played it just one way, the English way. How boring and dull would that be? The world wouldn't have seen a Sachin, or a Dravid, or a Dada. Or it would have experienced the flair of a West Indian, or it would have seen somebody as unconventional as a Lasith Malika. I guess we all agree that the game has been enriched by these players, isn't it? I guess the same holds good for our influence or the regional influences to English writing as well. Unfortunately, of late, all regional influences have been swept under the carpet in favor of a uniform Indian English, commonly called as the IT crowd or BPO lingo. As the world changes and gets transformed into a global village, English as a language is also undergoing mutation based on its interaction with various regional languages as well as its use by different groups of people. And it is taking a new avatar in the hands of us Indians. Nothing's constant except change. That's the quote I saw in the calendar back home today. What a coincidence. We Indians are known for our improvisation, and if we put that skill to our English writing, then it is only going to give positive results. Things that we use or that we do unselfconsciously in our everyday life can be turned into fascinating literary devices. See, I guess we all use harmless swear words in our day-to-day life. Vada venna, vada venkayam, manga, whatever. Just imagine if you are writing a young adult or middle grade book with quite a few cuss words. Imagine substituting the cuss words with fruit names. Jackfruit, orange, mango. See, you could always improvise. The bigger the fruit, the more angry I am. My father is mango angry, but my mother is jackfruit angry. Who's more angry? See, this is just an example. If you think about it, the possibilities are actually boundless. Like we can draw inspiration from our everyday life, from countless things. A regional way of expressing things does give a distinct voice to the writing. And if deftly used, it can take the reader in a journey of the region, exposing him to the culture and the idiosyncrasies of the place without needing the author to describe the location or the background in a detailed manner. There is always a local way of expressing things. You can either say to kill two birds with one stone, or you can use a non-violent local version to down two mangoes with one stone. You could either say you cannot teach an old dog new tricks, or you can say what's not possible at 5 is impossible at 50. No, it is not English of the transliteration type that Google throws up, and it is not Tanglish either. It is just English with a regional twist. And this, a regional way of expressing things, is a powerful tool that helps take our region to a global audience using their medium of communication. And I guess it serves much better than we shouting from rooftops saying East or West, India is the best, or Incredible India, or whatever. Let's face it, this is our identity, no matter where we are or what we call ourselves. Be it a New Yorker, a Texan, or a Brit, or whatever, as Nina Davaludi found out. So, if we are going to write about South India, let the South Indian come through in our writing. If it is about North India, let the North Indian come through in our writing. No, I'm not talking about Tanglish or bad English here. I'm just talking about an English with a regional twang. So, dudes, come out of your campuses and cubicles. There's a world out there, and a story waiting to be told around every street corner. Put a regional spin to it, and who knows, you could have a blockbuster in your hands. Get ready, folks.